Right, so it's day 5 of the Beefy Boys' adventures at the World Food Championship. So we got 3 yesterday, didn't we, Dan?
We did, amazingly.
Yeah, which was a bit of a shock, but an amazing thing to happen. So we're really chuffed. We're in the final, so pressure's off a little bit because our goal was to try and get to the final.
Yeah, we were happy with getting through to the top 10 or top 7.
So
we're happy with that because. But now I want it.
Yeah. So now we've got to practice the burger for the final. So for the final, what we're thinking is we're going to stick to our guns of doing simple burgers. So we're going to do a version of one that won us the National Burger Awards in the UK. We're going to do an Oklahoma smash burger, Cali style, so it's going to have a bit of the mustard on it. But they do like to elevate things a little bit here with the World Food Championships. There's different sort of judges and different mindsets. So we're going to, again, do a truffled dirty mayo. I'm going to put a bit of bone marrow on it again, just to give the patty a bit more sort of like, just zhuzh it up a bit. And we're going to do the homemade gherkins. But the other thing, what we're going to do, because for the final, you have to do 10 burgers. So, and that's a lot on those little hot plates. So you are allowed to send up slider versions of the bigger thing because it's 10 judges, and that's going to be so much easier to cook and get off. So today is all about just experimenting with the little slider buns from the sponsors and the meat from the sponsor's butcher, and just experimenting with it, and yeah, seeing how we get on. So we're going to crack on with that, right? This monstrosity is our first attempt at the Oklahoma slider. It's not the prettiest burger we've ever done, but that doesn't matter for now. What matters is how it tastes. We can make it look pretty in a competition, right? It's a lot of cheese.
It was quite strong as well. It's just a lot. There's a lot of sauce, a lot of cheese. You know what I mean? It's fucking messy.
Try one patty. It tastes really nice, but it's messy.
Very messy. But we can chill it out with half the cheese, half the sauce. I think it'll be alright. Smaller patties.
Do we try redoing it? Try one with one patty, like 60 gram patty, and then 2 like 40s, 2 35 grams, something like that. Give it a little steam. I want to flip them, put the bone marrow on top, put the cheese on top, steam it, and then put the gherkins on the, maybe lift it off.
Well, you have to burn it off, or you're not going to steam the burn it at all, are you?
If we had all the stuff we have at the restaurant, it'd be so much easier. We do those a million times a day. But obviously we don't have the same stuff, same ingredients, same equipment. So yeah, and also with cooking sliders, it's a completely different sort of size. So the cooking temperatures are going to be completely different. The balance of the whole thing, making sure it's got the right amount of sauce and that. So yeah, that's why we're sort of practicing for today. So for today's practice, we're just going to use some store-bought gherkins. Tomorrow we'll be making our own ones. But just for today, we just need to make sure we've got the balance in all of it sort of right. Oklahoma smash burger, we're taking loads of really thinly sliced onions, and we're going to press this down now. We've roasted off this bone marrow, a little bit of thyme, a little bit of seasoning. We've also got 2 different types of American cheese that we want to try out as well. Yeah.
I think this is less stressful, I think, in a weird way, isn't it? Because you've always wanted to win it for so many years, going back and doing it, year after year after year after year, and just being stuck in the same cycle of doing the same things. So I think having that good sort of 5-year gap and then coming back, you do feel refreshed and rejuvenated, and you just want to get back on it and like, yeah, let's go, we can do it again. And yeah, so I think this time for me, it's one of my favourite times, I think. Obviously there's different Vegas and Florida, with like Al and all that sort of stuff. They're different memories. But this one for me, I'm really enjoying this one. And I never laughed so much in my entire life last night when we were drawing on Christian when he was asleep.
What we could do is, with the one some more, we could really up the truffle in it. If we up this looking
single pie looks better. Yeah. It's not like spilling out the onion still look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that 160, that looks good.
It's a lot of cheese on the double. 2 options on the patty. One little 60 gram patty and 2 40s.
That's nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Single patty.
Single patty. That's so much better. It's so much ease. It looks so much better.
The balance is better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just finished our test for the final, and I said we're going to do sliders for it. And yeah, really pleased that we did that. We know what we're going to do now. We've sort of simplified the burger a little bit. And do you know what I mean? That's going to be our gamble with this, is that we want to just put up a really good, simple cheeseburger. We're elevating it a bit with the truffle mayo. But we want to stick to our guns. We don't want to, you know, go. If you look at a lot of stuff that gets entered here, it is quite like, you know, this aioli and that thing and that technique. We're just want to do, you know, good, honest sort of cheeseburgers. So hopefully our gamble pays off. But if it doesn't, we got to the final anyway, so that'll be good. But yeah, no, looking forward to it. Please, should be good. Right, so I'm submitting the recipe for the final burger. So we've got to come up with a name. So we were thinking about the good old boy. Yeah, and the idea.
British.
Well, it's also slang for a southern gent from America. But the idea being that what we're putting up is just a good old-fashioned cheeseburger. And we're not trying to, because we're basically trying to sell. This is what I still put in the description. I put world's best burger should be a classic burger, a burger that takes you back and reminds you of every great cheeseburger you've ever had. A classic burger done with elevated ingredients like truffle and bone marrow. If it was completely up to us, if it was Britain, I would just put up a really simple Oklahoma burger with no posh stuff in. But they do really like their bougie things in the US, and I think they would mark it down because they can get it here. He's not listening.
I didn't realise I was on camera at all. I thought I was just sort of prompting you.
Oh, well, no, I was still talking to you.
I was doing this over my hand and I was like, what's going on?
How rude. I don't retain on top.
Fair enough.
You've ruined the moment.
Mate, you know, when somebody reads the ingredients, if it is the same judge, they want to be like, that's going to be the one we had yesterday then, with the bone marrow and truffle.
So we're going to go with the good old boy. So we're here at St. Elmo's Steakhouse, which is one of the oldest restaurants in Indianapolis. It opened in 1902, and it's one of the most famous steakhouses in America, and it's really famous for its shrimp cocktail. So we're going to go in and we're going to check it out. Wow, that's cool. Here for the World Burger Championships.
Burger Championship?
Yeah, the Indianapolis State Fair.
Oh, that sounds fun as shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. This is California cabs. These are all cabs. It's alphabetical.
Nice one. Yeah.
13,000 bottles.
Yeah. Where's your kind of entry level wines?
Entry
That's $1,600, is it? And that one's $250. Yeah, where's the?
Well, we have some house wines.
Yeah, man. I think that's what we want. Yeah.
Lovely and soft. It's a wonderful bread. Possibly the best bread I've eaten for a long time.
Shrimp cocktail. That's what they're famous for.
It's the hottest thing I think I've ever eaten. My eyes are watering. I'm actually crying. But it's delicious as well. I mean, it's just sort of coming in waves. It was amazing. I need you to try one. Get extra sauce in there. There's nothing on that.
It's like the opposite of brain freeze. That would have been a big one.
It's a big tingle.
Yeah, it's like really hot, and then it goes down the back of your throat, and it comes out of your nose, and then it tastes amazing, and then it happens again. It happens like 3 times. It's real strange. Wow, so we had some of these shrimp cocktails that were like super spicy to start, which is amazing. And then I had like New York strip steak, which is fantastic, and like the best mashed potato I've ever had in my life. Also before that we had this lobster bisque, and that was amazing as well.
King crab mac and cheese as well.
Yes, so this is like up there with like one of the best meals I've ever had in my life, I reckon. It's fantastic. We've all had a drink, so.
That was amazing. Yeah, honestly, one of the best steak meals I've ever had. And I think if ever you're in Indianapolis, you've got to come here. Because it's like proper traditional, old school sort of American food and service. You know, you can imagine Dan Aykroyd in Trading Places coming here for a meal. That's probably the best way to explain it, really. So yeah, absolutely phenomenal. Food amazing, service is amazing, building's amazing. Yeah, I think this is probably my favourite in Indianapolis so far, definitely. Amazing.